new range of temperature controller. And this new range of temperature controller works like a mini PLC as well. And one good thing about this temperature controller is that it's big and everything is programmable. And one best thing is that you can actually program the language that you want. Means like whether the conventional temperature controller is always start or stop, it's all fixed language.
On the small display has the Vietnamese language or no?
At the moment it's only English, Italian, or any alphanumeric.
Maybe will have in
Yeah,
future.
actually you can put
Yeah.
Vietnamese language because it's still alphanumeric, right? Then you can write in Vietnamese language, no problem. Because as long as it's alphabet, you can put. Yeah. So
So and you know in Vietnam, some people English not well, so the worker they want to.
For programming, engineer can do, but for operation, worker or operator just stop and stop. So you need to understand.
Then you can put in the start in Vietnamese and stop in Vietnamese, or
possible.
Yes, because Vietnamese is alphanumeric, right? ABC, right? Yeah. As long as alphanumeric, you can put in anything. You can start up to 3 languages. And this unit here, they can have 3 password setting, 3 level of password setting for the programmer, for the engineer, and for the operator. Yeah. And one of the unique thing that most of my customers they really like, because it's very simple to program. It only takes 7 steps, 4 buttons and 7 steps to program one controller. And another thing is that if you want to use your computer to program, they are actually using the same software as our drive, GF Express. So with GF Express, you can actually program the controller without powering up. So normally, other temperature controller, you need to put in a power, then you do programming, right? For ours, you do not need to. You can just plug in a cable controller to our laptop, and they will take the power from our laptop. So you do not need
external power.
Don't need internal power. Yes. So another thing is that we can actually use a controller. We have this called a zapper. Zapper is our controller. It's slightly bigger, just like my phone, the size of this one, and it can store up to 4 recipes inside. So you can put this small cable program to this zapper, and this zapper you can actually bring to your plant to program, copy and paste the program into the controller, just like this. You see? Program to zapper, zapper to controller, zapper to controller. Using the same cable, you put the controller to the zapper, copy and paste, and you can go. So I can say it's error free. There's no way you can make mistake by copy and paste, unless you copy the wrong recipe lah. Then I think I can say. But in terms of programming, the controller is error free because you just need to copy paste. So this is something a lot of my customers like because it saves a lot of time for you to do programming. Yeah. And this guy also comes with a maintenance and energy counter. Normally for your machine, if you need to count the energy, normally you need to get a separate controller with the CT, correct? But this comes with a function inside the controller as an optional function. So if you want it to have the energy counter function, you just add in that option. Yeah, it also comes with the logic control programming as well. Now, logic block program, it comes with a 12-step logic program. So it works like a mini PLC as well. Correct. But all this comes as an option. You can choose to have it or not to have it. So for this temperature controller itself, it can go up to 5 outputs. Maximum. Yeah, correct. Is it enough? It should be more than enough, right? Normally, how many outputs do you all use on your side?
Many.
Many.
Yeah, we have an expansion card.
Expansion card for temperature controller?
Yes.
But this is just for
furnace.
Huh?
It's used for furnace.
Furnace. Furnace, normally for furnace, we do have another solution for furnaces. This is just for the normal, like I can say like the thermocouple, the temperature sensor with one control. But we do have another solution that are meant for furnaces that comes with few bus protocol as well for communication to your PLC, and that is to control high temperature heaters. What is the temperature of the heaters that you are?
1040.
1040
On 1200.
1200
maximum.
degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Yeah. So normally with that, we use another range of products to control that furnace. Yeah, later I can share with you more on that. Yeah. Okay, so back to our controllers. This belongs to the value models. We also have the programmable series. Means that you can take in pressure, input, force to control, and as a display as well. We also have the multifunction, our 2500 series itself. We can go up to 4 inputs for display and control. So normally that 2500 always comes together with our pressure sensor and our melt transducer. So over the years, later in the second quarter and third quarter, all our controllers will be coming in this way. So our 1600 controller, 1800 controller, we will slowly upgrade into this version like this. Because this is very nice, a lot of customers like
Is there any product like that in your factory or not? Controller display.
Different maker.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the maker.
But I think the application should be around
Yeah.
the
Ombrong,
controller
yes.
temperature, right? Yeah, correct.
But in input channel maybe your worker is like me.
The input?
Yes, on the field I don't remember exactly
The name of
input
it.
number, but more than 5.
More than 5.
Yes.
You can extend. You can extend more input. Yeah.
This is for like one sensor. But we have another solution that is meant for. We have a power controller can up to 4 zone control. Means like 4 area, like 4 sensor into one controller. Yeah.
Now our factory over there, one zone there 4 thermocouple.
4 thermocouple.
Yes, it means 4 input channel for one modem. This one, if one zone is okay, because maximum for this modem 5.
5.
But now we turn 4.
4.
But there are 4 zone.
4 zone.
Yes, it means 16. So we need to use 4 modem.
4 module.
Yes, right.
So it's what do you mean that current application that you have is like one controller control 4 sensor?
Yes.
Totally they need to at least the 16 input.
16 input.
Yes. So this one is separate. This one.
This is for individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because over there now they have 16 zone.
16 zone.
Yes. 16 input, not sure. 4 zone. 16 input.
Okay.
Use one modem.
Okay. So what are you using at the moment? Using a PLC
monitoring the temperature on the small display and some analog go to PC.
Go to PC.
Yes.
So it's like a HMI.
Control.
Like a remote I/O to HMI.
Yes.
To control the temperature.
And monitoring also.
And monitoring also.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all don't use individual temperature controller to do. Okay. Maybe, but you cannot remember what you. Are we able to take a look later? Then I can see more.
Yeah, today we have time to look at it, so.
When we have time, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So this our indicators range as well for different types of input, just to display to show. So do you all have any requirements for indicators? And just for display to show what is the value, there's no control involved.
In indicator we have but a little.
Little.
That's because on PLC and play on it.
Because you all use a lot of the whole system to control. But just keep in mind, if you have any requirements, Gefran do have the solution for that as well. So these are alarm unit, also the same. We have different sizes, the different standard industrial sizes, like 48 by 48, 48 by 96, 72 by 48, like this kind of standard sizes. So if you have many requirements, look for Mr. David. He knows everything what we have. Yeah, this is the solid state and the power controller range that we have to use.
Tập trung cái dòng sản phẩm này có anh Kiên solid state ấy. Study đấy tại những dùng với cement back previous slide. Mình đang dùng em thấy là mình đang có cement ABB rồi như phonic gì đó cũng có dùng.
Không mà nó ít lắm.
Này dùng á cái tới á, cái solid.
Yeah. Next. Yeah.
This one.
Put it, yeah.
Solid state relay and power controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually this is the one. Solid state relay is the one, the extreme on the left, the small one. We have a wide range of solid state relay from 15 amp up to 90 amp, the small SSR. But we also have up to 120 ampere also.
Có nước uống không?
Nước.
Quá kỳ ha.
Khó lắm rồi, không quản lý.
Quên tiền rồi.
Bên này không quản lý nước.
Thì bạn quản lý
nước.
Tức là hôm qua là bên anh đã ký cái hợp đồng. Dạ. Ký cái hợp đồng về distributor tại Việt Nam.
Cái này gì có đóng ngắt vậy hả?
Đóng ngắt rồi bảo vệ quá tải như nó safety relay gì đó. Nhiều đấy, thì trước giờ anh em mình chỉ biết nên là mới gặp nhiều lắm, kể cả loát cell với gì đó nữa.
Up to 90 amp. Can up to 600, 240 volts, 600 volts.
Cái này em thấy tiềm năng lắm anh ạ, bởi vì mình giờ ở dưới dùng khá nhiều nhưng mà
I believe you are using
as well. Now over there many different makers, same specifications.
Like that.
Schneider.
This one.
Schneider.
Okay.
That is the
All Schneider.
All Schneider. Can change?
Can change. Yeah, so forgot about that.
Yeah, because about this, Mr. Lee must take note.
From now we are making the pair for purchasing. The specification we design.
Okay.
That means this guy designed how to specification to buy which to buy.
Okay.
When I explain clear for them, they have to follow.
Oh, great.
The first time I order the sample.
This one.
Yes.
So you must
What is
make
the
it clear, yeah.
So what is the ampere that you all use over here? How many amps? Maybe.
Maximum 600.
Yeah, you have it as well.
And the voltage 660.
Maximum, yeah, standard.
And normally 380.